All right. Mr. Spearman, is it Michael?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I know you in a while, man. A lot from a distance because you do a lot of work, you know what I'm saying? So I got to be a fan before, we got into it. So, but I knew you as Finesse. I knew you as the guy that made beats, sang, rap, and did everything else. You know what I'm saying? So, but I tell you what, none of that stuff I just said foreshadow where we're sitting at right now.
Yeah. Sitting in the ring on him.
So let's talk about it. How did you get into boxing? How long you been doing this? You know what I'm saying?
Man, so I've been a fan of boxing since I seen my first fight. It was Mike Tyson versus Holyfield, and I was 10 years old.
Wow.
And I just been a super fan ever since then. And even in high school, I was a basketball player, but I always had my gloves. I would take the gloves to the court, and we put the gloves on and go at it. I've always been just a fan of boxing, man.
So you trying to tell me as a young tyke, y'all was out there boxing on the basketball court?
Man, was out there boxing on the basketball court.
That's crazy.
That's a fact.
I definitely see you working out earlier, dog. You look like something I don't want to mess with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not a... Look, man, my brother, he fought. He boxed because he got in trouble a lot, so they go to jail and take these boxing lessons and turn into fucking, MMA, and then I feel like he got all his juices out of MMA. So everything that he wanted to accomplish, he did. Like, he was 17-5. Ultimate Fighter called him, you know what I'm saying? So he didn't see none of that coming. All that was because he got in too many fights as a kid. And it wasn't even too many. It was like, how the judge says it's too many.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, listen.
Yeah.
But when it comes to boxing, dog, what drives you though, bro? Like, what keeps you going at this stuff? Because I have a hard enough time getting Planet Fitness. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, man, for me, man, it's definitely my kids. You probably can't see it on camera, but I keep this with me everywhere I go. My kids. That's my Zola J. That's my Sage. That's my Junior.
Yeah.
This is my stepdaughter, man.
Let's go.
I'm doing it really to lead them and just build a legacy. Going away from the 9 to 5 and just showing them that if they believe it in their heart, they follow God and just do it. Anything is possible.
I tell you what, you speaking of anything's possible, dog. You was rapping, you was singing. Like I said, you was making beats, you was doing all that stuff. How you even? I seen you hosting events. Like, you wasn't even saying you was a rapper, bro. you was literally out there with a bunch of kids. Like, you was, large and in charge for the kids. And I'm like, yo, this dude was just in the cafeteria that I met this man and making beats. And I was like, who's this dude? And now you out here having back to school drives and stuff like that. But how in the world are you over here in boxing and not over there? Like, why boxing? Why are you choosing boxing over there? All that stuff.
Man, first of all, I love the kids, not just my kids, but, I love all kids, especially, the black young kids that's, from the type of places that I'm from, from the hood, from the ghetto, low poverty. And, I'm doing it for them as well. I feel like as far as the hosting and the events, that's always going to be there.
Right.
But these kids these days, man, they need a leader. They need a superstar to look up to, man. And boxing, it's a tough, rugged sport. And I want to show these kids, man, you don't have to have guns, and you can use your hands, man. That's really what it's all about. Is you don't got to be using guns to be tough.
Guns don't make you tough.
Exactly.
That's a fact, bro. I learned that at a young age that my best friend took from me. You know what I mean? I was just with him the next day trying to beg him to come with me because we about to have our last little run before we go to college. And he was like, nah, I'm going, I already promised. So he was a man of his word. Next morning, I got a call, gunshots, you feel me? Wrong place, wrong time. He was going for the dude he was with, you feel me? So it's always good to, you know, have something that you don't have to rely on gun violence all the time, you know. How old are you though, bro?
So I'm 33 years old.
What?
Yes,
bro,
sir.
You look 22.
Yeah, already. I keep myself in shape, you know. I eat all the healthy food.
That's how you done slipped in here in boxing. Because I know as a boxing fan, I know most of these cats start at an early age, like in 15, 16. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, have you like what do you say to someone that comes to you and say that? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, don't you think you're a little bit too old, even though you look younger than the ones that's doing it?
Man, that's definitely something that I knew that I'm gonna have to deal with. That's something that I've came to grasp with.
Yeah.
And you know, God put it in my heart, and I feel like as long as I follow God and you know trust in His vision and you know do my part, that you know I can do something that possibly has never been done. That's what I'm looking to do.
Yeah.
You know, I'm looking to do something that has you know really never been done. You know, even at my age, coming into the game. You know, I'm gonna come into the game. I'm gonna you know do my thing.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna get my belts and I'm gonna leave.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't here to stay for a long time, but as far as being in my prime, I'm doing it while I'm in my prime, while I feel good.
Right.
I feel young. You know, I'm doing everything necessary to keep my body in shape and feeling good. So, you know, try me if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Y'all understand who I'm calling whenever I got a problem.
Yeah.
You understand that?
Yeah, call me.
You feel me? But nah, that's fire though, bro. Like, you know, you talk about the kids. You really motivating, you know, the older cats too that are over 30 and wanting to do something that they thought they'd never have a chance of doing. You know what I'm saying? So it's big. I commend you and keep pushing forward, brother, and breaking that barrier. You know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, I don't know if you're one of these people that just box or you keep up with the world of boxing, but I don't know if you ever heard of Logan Paul and Jake Paul. Now, these boys, I'm going to tell you something. I didn't have no faith in Jake Paul, right? I ain't believe nothing about Jake Paul, right? But what I seen, and I'm not a boxer. You can't. I couldn't tell you nothing about how to box. But I watched a lot of boxing, and I tell you, my brother, he was in it, so I got to see it a lot. And I know for a fact, Nate Robinson did not do anything in anybody's ring prior to that match. You know what I'm saying? When my man had the left hand up and swinging with the right hand, like while the left hand is like he's about to do a cheer, you feel me? I knew it was over, and his arm didn't come back, it swung back. That was scary. You feel me?
That's a fact.
I know for a fact, you know, boxing, you got to snap that jab back. You know what I'm saying? My man, he ain't snapped nothing back. He got snatched. You feel me? So, like, did you see that fight?
Yeah, I definitely I saw the fight, man. I knew it was over though when he threw his first combination and his chin was in there while he was throwing his punches. I knew it was over from that point. From that point on, I was like, dang, he's about to get caught with something vicious. And, you know, that's what he did. You know, I definitely, you know, I salute, you know, Jake Paul, Logan Paul, man, everything that they doing. You know, God put the vision in their heart to pursue boxing. So, you know, I can't do nothing but appreciate that, you know, appreciate them going for what they feel, you know, is necessary. And the way they're doing it is a little unorthodox, but they, you know,
that's a fact.
Making money. They, you know, doing what they supposed to do. They getting better. They training. You know, I would love to fight one of them.
Yeah. Tell them what's up.
I would love to fight one of them. You know, they ain't none of them gonna do me like that. You know,
tell them Jake Paul, I'll take that 50 million.
Logan Paul, and that's a fact.
Do you think Floyd's gonna take Logan?
Of course.
Okay.
See, Floyd is a businessman. So instead of fighting Jake Paul first, which Jake Paul is actually the hotter one right now.
Right.
See, what he's doing right now is he's fighting Logan Paul. He's gonna beat Logan Paul, and then set up the fight, the revenge fight with Jake Paul.
Oh, that's gonna be fire.
That's again, one of my idols right there.
That's big money, because if Jake, Jake wants Conor. I don't think he'll get Conor. I think he'll get him if Conor, if something drastically happens, Conor will take it.
Right.
Because of the publicity. But I don't think it's enough publicity for Conor to take it. The money's there.
Right.
He can make it easy bag, but he can make that same bag anywhere else he goes. That's a fact.
He would have Jake Paul. I mean, Jake Paul would have to beat like Mayweather or something.
Yeah.
Or Pacquiao or something.
Yeah.
For him to like, okay, let me go ahead and step in the ring and get this check.
Logan talk a lot of spit too. I didn't know he was like that. I thought Jake was the. After I seen the Nate Robinson thing, I kind of do my research, and I don't watch these YouTubers just to watch YouTube and stuff. You know, I'm on there learning and stuff, watching stuff. You know, to elevate with. You feel me? But shout out to them, man. Hey man, tell them what anything else you got going on. Tell them where to find you at. You know, and we'll be in the game, bro.
Yeah, man. So you can follow me. You know, the boxing me. At Here Comes the Boom. That's on Instagram.
Yo, that's about to be. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. You turned me up with that one, man. That's about to be the most fire Instagram. You heard me? Yo, bring that boom. That's what I'm talking about.
You feel what I'm saying? I'm coming. Just so you know, I am coming. The boom is coming. And man, if you can follow the personal page, Top Flight Finesse. You can follow the music and everything else that I got going on in life. Definitely follow the Positive Vibes Only page, man. Again, this is what I do it for. I do it for the kids. I do it for the youth to lead them into a more positive future. So follow the Positive Vibes Only page. That's at PV Only 100, man. And other than that, just be prepared, man. I'm coming.
Let's go.
I'm coming. Finesse the Boxer. What's up?
What's up?
What's up?